Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to EREV TV. We're about to go into the grand finals of the Netherlands versus Russia in this L4D Nations Cup tournament. As a special treat to everybody, with us we have the leaders of each team. We have GT, the leader of Team Russia. How's it going, GT?
Everything's going fine.
And we have Subrep of the Netherlands. How's it going, Subrep?
It's all going fine.
So, I have been informed that Suprep, because you guys are coming out of the lower bracket, that you get to choose the map. Do you know what map you're going to choose?
Yeah, it's Blood Harvest.
Playing Blood Harvest, alright. And Team Russia is the winner of the final, or of the upper bracket, so they have to win either this game, or if they lose this game, they have one more game to come back and win this tournament. So GT, I bet you're feeling pretty confident right about now.
I can say they are feel pretty comfortable because Suprep is a very good player and the team is very good. I know Clown, I know Frog and Kiwi, they're very good. But the only one thing I'm afraid of the server, because we got a little bit high pings and it could cause a lot of problems for us.
Yeah, you guys definitely have about double the ping that the Netherlands team has.
Almost 100, 100, so he's so fucking high.
Yeah, so you have double the ping, but you easily swept the upper bracket, so you only have to win 1 out of 2, and you get the next map choice, correct, if you lose this one?
Whew, well, I don't know what will be. We're gonna see that. The only one problem, can skate. Can skate as usually skate on Russian servers, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Well, really, it's not nice. Don't like that.
Sounds good to me.
So Suprep, anything worrying you guys, or do you guys feel pretty confident going into this, or are you just excited to play and sleep?
Well, more about sleep, but we're not nervous, we're confident, so should be a good game.
Yeah,
it's about 10 o'clock for you guys?
Well, for me it's 9, but others it's like 10.
And what time is it in Russia?
12 p.m.
12 p.m.
Yep.
Wow.
You mean
so
PM.
It is. Okay, 12 a.m. Gotcha.
It's a.m. Oh god.
I'm like 12 p.m. That doesn't sound right, but I'm not gonna call you out on it.
No. It's plus 3 and plus 2 hours. We usually played Suprep you got 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah, we play 4 a.m. in the night, so...
Yeah, so it's not gonna be a problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a pretty cool match, I suppose.
I'm very excited, and looks like we're wrapping it up. Looks like everybody's in the server except for my co-caster, who is on his way connecting right now. So let's wrap this up and just get you guys in Left 4 Dead. G, do you have any closing words before we're done with this?
As usual, good luck and have fun. The winner is gonna be the best team.
Suprep, do you have something, a little bit of trash talk, just to make fun of the Russians a little bit?
Not really.
Darn. Alright. Well, you guys are very sportsmanlike. Bad for casting, great for playing. I want to wish both teams the best of luck, and yeah, I can't wait to just watch this. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Alright, see you.
Alright, so now the EREV Mumble now. So, welcome to the EREV Mumble team, and Caper. We just had a brief interview with the leader of Russia and the leader of the Netherlands, and the Russians actually sounded kind of unconfident. The ping difference is going to be a big thing in this game, as they're pinging twice what the Netherlands are playing. Do you think that's gonna just give the Netherlands a significant advantage, or do you think that Russia being able to sweep the upper bracket, just completely dominated it, is going to be fine with this?
It all depends on, it doesn't really matter what your ping is. It definitely just matters about, the server registration. I play with bad ping all the time, and you just get kind of used to it. And if the server reg is good, it doesn't really matter to me.
Alright, so we are in Mumble, so hopefully there will be a lot less lag. Every one of us was lagging in our Ventrilo. So Nightcrawla, I'm gonna make it official. We are gonna stick to Mumble now.
Plus, you sound so much sexier in Mumble, Moosey.
I've been told the opposite, but I'm gonna believe you because, well, you've never lied to me, Caper. Alright, so we're just waiting on the Russians, Bot and Tom to ready up. We have 3 Russians unready, and I am so stoked. We're on Blood Harvest. We're gonna play Blood Harvest 1 through 4. If the Russians win, this is over. If the Netherlands win, we have one more map 1 through 4 to go. So, yeah, let's just, I cannot wait to get the show on the road. And Caper somehow got kicked, it looks like. I will take care of this immediately. Caper, just talk for a little bit while I talk to them.
Where did we leave off with the surgical thing? Of course, a lot of his videos were kind of outdated now, but it would be good for, just the random pubbers this day and age. It still has relevance with the Tier 2.
Yeah, Tier 2 has definitely made things easier back then, but the players were not nearly as good as they used to be.
A lot of the high-level competitors have left the game since. Don't have the player base that we used to, and it looks like Europe has still got quite a bit in comparison to us. There's only a small handful of good teams left in our side of the pond.
Yeah, a lot of people are just not playing the game like they used to. I know Team Eximius tried to make a comeback, Team VVV tried to make a comeback, but with everyone having taken such a long break, they came back into a world of not twos, and Caper, are you able to reconnect to the server or no?
Try again now.
I sent you the password in Steam. So hopefully you can connect. They are live-ish.
Loading in.
Alright, we are going to be good to go. So it looks like we're going to see the very standard American attack. This is probably very, very global. We have the Russians, by the way, as the infected team. So the Russians are Lekin, Stalk, GT500, and Jimi Hendrix. For the Netherlands, we have Kit Lulling, Clown, Suprep, and Blue Label. So I'm so excited to see how those Russians do this. Looks like we're gonna have Smoker pulled back. No, never mind. Just as I said that, to make me look like a fool, he ran forward and the Boomer went behind. So we're gonna see a Boomer spawn once the survivors get somewhat up the hill, because everybody always immediately runs back down the hill. Unless I'm missing something, Caper.
It's generally what you want to do when you're baiting, and looks like they're just gonna clear common and make a run for it, but nope, they're just baiting and going back. Boomer getting a boom off on that tree, 200 pounds, and a nice pull up into the trees, good separation, tons of damage on them.
Netherlands taking a huge amount of chip right there. Under a 179 health bonus. Suprep, the only one who was up after that attack came in. And we have an F-pause already. The famous Blood Harvest 1 crash. I have crashed here so many times, it's disgusting. How about you, Caper?
Oh, I think it has to do with when you're recording. I tend to do that too.
It's always a crash. It's between right where the survivors are and just past the big tree that's at the end of this little run that they're doing.
If you can get past that point, it's no problem. It's just this one map. At one point in it.
But we have the survivors making their way forward. We have one infected spawn up, and it's a hunter. He's going to growl, pull the good old distract you as much as possible. And so far, these Russians are looking awesome. If they can land more attacks like this, I don't think the Netherlands are going to have a shot. We're going to see a dirty 3-1 attempt right now. All 3 hunters making their way in. 1, 2, 3 hunters landing. Another 3-cap. Boomer getting the boom on 3 survivors. Fair amount of damage happening. The hunters getting scratches. A 9 damage pounce. And wow, the Netherlands are getting demolished right now. Down to a 144 health bonus right now. And they have a whole bunch of horde to clear. Caper, these Russians are looking awesome.
It's crazy good coordination and tons of damage. It doesn't look like their ping is affecting their attacks at all, on the infected side at least.
And I was forward looking, and a common dropped out of the sky and came into my view. I'm like, is that a tank? Oh no, of course it's not a tank. But looks like we're gonna have another standard attack. And come on, Russians, show us some more awesome infected. Here we have.
How funny would that be if you had a tank drop just out of the sky on top of you?
Does he have a parachute?
Must be hilarious.
Alright, so we have the attack coming in right now. Smoker gets with a great pullback. Another 3-cap happening right here. Boomer making his way in, and these attacks are so good. Smoker and Hunter still doing damage. They're continuing to take so much damage. Boomer waddling in, and he's going to die. Hunter's going for some claws, and down to a 108 prior to this tank caper. What is going on?
Blue Label already having to commit his pills, and they just got eaten up in that last attack.
Oh my goodness. Russians are looking so good right now. Tank is now up. Tank is being controlled by Stock. So Stock is going to push his way forward. Survivors have to play this very aggressively. They have 3 survivors fast and 1 who is barely slow. Zoe is the slow one. We are going to see a standard attack happening here. Boomer looks like he's spawning, going for the rocket boom, booming, nobody. Tank dropping in, going for a punch. He's going to in-cap Zoe right here. Smoker with pull forward, trying for the pull, excuse me. Finally gets pulled. Hunter going for some cover. Tank going for a rock throw, missing the rock. We have 1 in-cap. 1 survivor is still smoke, taking a whole bunch of damage. Tank is going for a death punch on Zoe, or on, excuse me, that's Bill. Whiffing the death punch. Hunter coming for a damage pounce, pouncing the person, trying to get Zoe up. Tank is getting out, and we have 3 survivors completely bled up. That's going to be 4 survivors bleeding out. 33 health bonus. And Tank is still at 3,000 HP.
Quite the dire situation for the survivors right now. Boomer dropping in and getting a boom on 1. Smoker pulling 1 away. Tank's rushing in for a separation, but a little too far away. Another spawn just came up. Tank's going to be in-capping Bill right there, and it's definitely going to be a wipe at this point.
Yeah, but it's 2 in-caps with Hunter and a Smoker up. They can bide their time and just sit here and do nothing. Tank still has 2,000 HP. Hunter making his way in. Smoker going for a pull. Hunter's going to try and cover this. Getting Blue Label. Unable to land the pounce on Blue Label. Blue Label punching him, and that is a wipe. Russia looking unbelievable so far on this Blood Harvest 1 map. If their survivor play is this good, Caper, I'm going to call it as soon as... Yeah, I don't know. This is awesome play.
Quite amazing for them to really just dominate them that hard on the infected side with such high-level players and great shots. They were getting all of their attacks landed.
Yep, the first 3 attacks were 3 caps. And, you know, obviously someone is still going to be up and they're going to be able to clear it. But your team is still going to take damage. As you saw, they dropped down to a 100 health bonus by the time they got across the bridge. They dropped down to a 30 health bonus when the tank still had 2,000 HP. And then they easily wipe. So it looks like we're going to see the exact same attack happening here from the Netherlands team. We have hunters bouncing around, one of which is jumping up and down, clawing the tree, trying to cut it down, it looks like. I don't think the tree is tall enough to fall on top of the survivors. So we have the attack coming in right now. Smoker with a great pull forward. Hunters making their way in. Boomer getting the boom on 3. Hunters very, very unable to land their pounces, though. Zoe getting cleared, and the Smoker has a great pull forward on Bill, dropping down to a 181, roughly 180. Continuing, doing so much damage. This 3 boom is doing some serious work. And Jimi Hendrix taking some astronomical damage here, Caper.
It's great. He's already slow off that first attack, so we're seeing a pretty good reversal on the infected side of where is it? Netherlands.
Reminder, this is the L4D Nations Cup, brought to you by Thug. The winning team gets a 16-slot server. We have the Boomer going for a boom, booming 1. We're going to see this attempted 3-cap, trying to cap all the non-boom survivors. We have one hunter looking for spawn. Attacks coming in right now. It's a it's a 3 hunters making their way in. 2 hunters landing and getting cleared. So 167 health bonus, and Jimi Hendrix already popped his pills, so obviously they're going to play very, very aggressively on this map, Caper.
A little too much uncoordination on that attack, but getting a decent amount of chip. One survivor had to pop his pills, and so you could be fast, but they're looking a lot better than the other team was at this point in the map.
They absolutely are, with 3 survivors still in high green HP. We're going to see, it looks like, a standard attack happening. Boomer's probably going to go for a rocket out of this tree. He's doing the good old back and forth, trying to find the exact spot where he wants to jump. And he's not going to be able to do this, as his infector not ready to go in with him. So we're going to see Boomer come. Boom's 1 survivor. We're going to see another attempted cap on everybody who is not Boom. Zoe's the Boom survivor. We have Hunter. Smoker getting a good pull. Hunter skied it, I think. 1 Hunter landing, doing some damage, and down to a 159 here. But this is looking really good for the Russians so far. Still, they have 3 sets of pills. They're going to be able to push forward, and this tank is up. And they are going to play this very aggressively, Caper. So let's see what the Russians can do.
It's in the hands of Cutlaw and Ink. He's pushing on the survivors, making sure they can't advance too much further than this point, so that they can still get some decent spawns. Walker spawns up in behind for a nice pull. Nice rock on the tank. Got the Boomer going in for a rocket boom right now. He opts not to do that because they're too far away for him to get a spawn.
That Boomer waddled in.
Yeah.
From so far away.